It's very disappointing. I mean, I've been knocked out in the first round a lot. You think that it's going to feel better when you get to the next round, but I don't care when you get knocked out. It feels awful, and you don't want to be part of it, and you wish you could keep going and give LA all the credit. They played a great series, and they played really well. They're rolling right now, and they got a bunch of guys that are playing really well, and they beat us.
You don't want to lose it like that, though, at the end. Shane, that was a mess out there at the end.
You mean, what do you mean?
Yeah, just the last bit. No penalty call, and just what a mess it was.
Well, I bit my tongue the whole playoffs. I bit my tongue the whole time this series, and the fact that I look back on in the last two games, and I still haven't found where I got my 3 penalties. I have absolutely no idea where they came from or what they were calling. It's hard because you don't want to take anything away from LA because they played unbelievable, and you give them all the credit they played. But I mean, Uncle, are you freaking kidding me? Uncle, like, I can't understand how you missed that. I mean, you saw the game. This 5-on-3, the penalty on to even it up, to make it the guy cross-checks Marty twice in the back. You see the game where he chips it over the boards and it goes over the boards and there's no call. And then Marty gets a stick in the face and then the knee. I mean, come on. Like, come on. And you don't want to do anything because I don't want to take anything away from LA because they played unbelievable and they beat us. Full on, they beat us. And thank goodness their power play didn't score on all those power plays that they were handed, because it could have been really ugly. But they beat us, and there's nothing else we can say about it.
What was the explanation of the blue line, Shane? They didn't see it? Is that what they said?
I have, you know what, Jerry? I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea what they could have possibly said. I have no idea. Like, how do you miss that? I mean, Rosie's knee's blown out. How do you miss that? How do you miss that when it's after the whistle and it's a knee? Like, how do you possibly miss that? Like, that's where I'm like, you know what? As a player, I get in trouble when I make a mistake. I get in big trouble. I get called out by you guys. I get called out by everybody. I get called out by my coaches. I feel accountable to my teammates. I don't know how you miss it. I really don't know. I don't understand it. I'm sure they have a great explanation, though, for it. I'm sure that they will have a great explanation for it. I know that they try to do their best. I know that they always try to do their best, and they're going to make mistakes. It's just tough when you're on the short end of it. I don't know how many times. You watch the last 3 games. You try to tell me where I got my penalties, on my slashing penalty, or my roughing penalty, or my holding penalty. The last 3 penalties I got. You tell me where I got them. It is what it is. I mean, they beat us.
Shane, on the flip side, this group, you've talked about that repeatedly, how great this group is in this locker room.
And yeah, you don't want to take anything away from. And I mean, that's why I get so, I think, emotional about it. Is, you know, Rosie's one of the guys that we're pretty close with. Everyone in this room's close. You see a guy go off like that. I got 5 for the major for bumping a guy, and they end up. I mean, it's just one of those things that, hey, you give them credit. I mean, and again, I do not want to take any credit away from them because they beat us, and you give them credit. Their players played unbelievable. You look at Kopitar, you look at Richards, you look at Carter, you look at that King. He played unbelievable. Jared Stahl played great for him. Dowdy was unbelievable. Quick was great. They're so well coached. They're a great team. They're rolling right now, and give them all the credit they want.
Was anything said to Dustin Brown in the line?
I mean, what do you say? I mean, I don't know. I didn't say anything to him.